Hello guys and welcome to our third episode of this Mega Gengar team. We got one loss, one win yesterday, so we are reaching out for that 1700 rating. The highest I've ever gotten in Battle Spot. I think I was at 1.1900 with a very different team, of course. And rotating teams will hurt us for sure, but our high rating, I guess, makes it so that we are facing tougher opponents every time. Now, still using that Mega Gengar Perish Trap team, I feel really comfortable using it. And okay, now my opponent is using Salamence, Tyranitar, so it's the Japan Sand archetype. It might be the exact team, which usually likes to start out with Salamence Amoonguss against me, the times I faced it. But he does have Aegislash, so that could be problematic and force us to start with Clefairy here. But if in turn he starts with the Sand, I don't know. I could, if I lead, I think leading Gengar Scrafty is the right choice here though. Because I can knock off and I should be slower than, yeah, 64 speed. I should be lower. I think Intimidate is very important here. And I should be slower than Aegislash unless it's quiet min speed Aegislash. And in the back, definitely want Dewgong. The question is, do I want Gothitelle? I think I do. Yeah, I definitely want Gothitelle here. We'll see how this goes. I'm not going with my helping hand Shadow Ball strategy here because a lot of other things threaten Gengar, not just Aegislash. But I don't know how my opponent will react to us having the Perish Trap combo. There's Gengar, there's Scrafty against Aegislash and a Sumail. Okay, so very interesting combination from my opponent. I think yikes, I don't like this at all. I can't fake out Aegislash. The only thing I can do is protect. And a Sumail could belly drum. But I'm gonna protect Gengar and I'm gonna knock off Aegislash. Hopefully he doesn't King Shield here. If he belly drums, it's not terrible because we do have Quick Guard. We'll see. Protect. Doesn't King Shield, go straight for the play rough. Oh. And it takes us out. Think I should have led. I should have led Clefairy for sure. I should have led Clefairy for sure. Gonna bring Dewgong here. Aegislash should King Shield. So I am going to Perish Song. And I'm going to fake out Azumarill. Aegislash has to King Shield here. He knows it's a threat, he knows it's the best way he has to deal with Gengar. Might even switch out, which would be ideal, but if he goes straight for the Shadow Ball once again, that'll be pretty bold. Wow, he doesn't protect. I sometimes fail to understand the logic behind my opponent's moves. But I mean, it's either I got super outplayed at this point, or I don't know. Did he predict? I wouldn't go after the H-Slash because the King Shield was very obvious, because I don't know. Just gonna concede here, guys. No point. It's 2 against 4 using Perish Trap. I have no offensive presence. That's a done deal here for me. Terrible, terrible start to today's video. But I don't know why I doubted myself. Just lead Clefairy, Gengar every time you see H-Slash. It's as simple as that. Every time I deviate from my usual strategies, or a lot of the time the obvious plays, it usually ends up not working out for me. So I really need to step it up in that regard. I need to play safer. I need to be more, I don't know, to be more, how do I say this? To be more assertive with what I predict. Now we're up against a 1700 rating Japanese player with a Mega Gala team. Wow. That's something I've never ever seen. Bisharp. I tried to use Mega Gallet, but I found it super underwhelming. Like, it doesn't get that good of an ability when it Mega Evolves. I don't know, I didn't like its power, but hey, we'll see what my opponent manages here. Now, he has Bisharp and Milotic. So I don't think leading Scrafty here is a good idea. I think leading Gengar Clefairy is pretty safe because I get the friend guard thing. I can follow me any Psycho Cuts directed at Gengar. But what do I want in the back? I think I do want Dewgong. Although this seems like a good opportunity to bring Dewgong Scrafty as well. Boosting Milotic isn't that big of an issue, I just don't want to boost Bisharp. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Dewgong here. Really don't like that Bisharp. My opponent has a lot of ways to deal with, effective ways to deal with this team. He has Talonflame, he has Landers, he has Bisharp, and even Mega Gallet could be problematic. Excuse me. I wonder if a +1, like a Helping Hand Shadow Ball, will take down Gallet. Yeah, Gallet Bisharp, that's what I was expecting. So, if Bisharp is if Bisharp is Life Orb, it will take down H-Slash. So I'm gonna do a calc real quick to see if a +1 Shadow Ball will take down that Gallet. Should have this open every battle. I think it does take out yeah, it should. It does take out Mega Gardevoir, so I would expect it to take out, yeah, it does more than enough. So predicting the Follow Me and Perish, I guess my opponent will predict the Follow Me Perish song. Therefore, I'm going to Helping Hand Shadow Ball. And I'll find a better spot in order to deal with that Bisharp. With the friend guard, if he goes for a knockoff on Gengar, I'll be fine. If he went for a Sucker Punch, I would be very surprised. And I really don't expect that. That would be a super hard read from my opponent. There's Mega Gallet. Does it protect? It also has a chance to protect. I don't think it will. But yeah, okay, no protect. That should be Galad Gun. Yeah. Like the calc said 150%, so I might not have even needed the helping hand boost here. Clefairy survives. Oh wow. That's life orb and it survived. So is that Jolly? Perhaps? And the previous one was Adamant? The one from yesterday? Not entirely sure. But that's great for us. Now I kind of want to protect Clefairy this turn. Because if I follow me, like the obvious play, no, I don't think I can afford to protect Clefairy. I think I have to Perish Song here. I mean, yeah, I can't protect. Can I protect? Does my opponent double up on Clefairy? No. There's no reason to. Clefairy is so low. Is he going to? Bishop is going to knock off. Will that be enough to take me down? A Life Orb knockoff? I don't think it will be. Because he won't get the boost since my Gengarites cannot be... Yeah, there's the Brave Bird. My Gengarite cannot be knocked off. So I really doubt it can be knocked off. I mean, he can get a KO here. There's the Perish Song. That knockoff will still hurt a lot though. There's the knockoff. Wow, it did take me down. I honestly wasn't expecting that. That's because Clefairy went down. And I no longer had the friend guard. So... This is going to be rough. We have to stall out too many turns, I believe. I can fake out the bishop here and Trick Room. Because my opponent might not know I can disable the knockoff, I guess. And under Trick Room, Dewgong will be faster than Bishop. There's the fake out, no protect. There's the Brave Bird, probably on Dewgong. Yeah, on Dewgong. So okay, I'm going to disable Bishop right now and heal Pulse Dewgong. Wow, that's leftovers Talonflame. That's pretty weird, to be honest. The Perish count is down to 2. So I'm gonna disable and I'm going to heal Pulse, and hopefully for the last turn I can simply double protect. Went after Goth, gets a critical hit, which is obviously not nice. I do heal Pulse Dewgong, and hopefully he went for a knockoff. If he went for an Iron Head, that's okay-ish. Unless he targeted... Yeah, great. So now I double protect and the battle will be down... 3-1. I mean 2-1. And we have two very bulky Pokemon with me. So double protect. Goth will get some extra leftovers recovery. And what could my opponent's last Pokemon be? If it's Raikou, we will be in trouble. If it's Milotic, we should be fine. If it's Landorus, we should be fine, I guess. There's the Brave Bird, there's the Iron Head. Double protecting. Both of my opponent's Pokemon go down this turn. So a Raikou could be problematic for us. But anything else, we should be able to deal with. Hopefully Landorus is carved. That would be best case scenario. for him to have in the back a Landorus with a Choice Scarf. We'll see. After Gengar got KO'd, I honestly thought we had this battle lost. But thanks to Fake Out and Disable, we are able to pull through. It's Landorus, okay. So that's pretty great. Here I Perish Song and what do? I Heal Pulse for sure. No, I'm gonna Heal Pulse first. So I guess I'll Psychic Landorus. No point in using Heal Pulse since I can't use it on myself. If he went for a fighting move and he is carved, he might be locked into it. No, he goes for the Earthquake. So double target, not really a problem for us. Next turn I can Heal Pulse and Disable. And eventually I can reverse the Trick Room in order to ensure that my Pokemon faint last. Heal Pulse makes it so Earthquake will never take down Dewgong, even with a critical hit, since I still do have the Citrus Berry. Earthquake is disabled, so that's perfect. 2 turns left for Landorus to perish. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I will not be setting them back up, because even though all the Pokemon will faint from Perish Song, since both of my Pokemon are slower, they will faint last, and therefore I will get the win for this battle. There's a Rock Slide, okay, so even after seeing the disable strategy against his Bisharp, he didn't switch attacks when the disable and his Earthquake was pretty obvious. And here I'm just gonna go for the double protect on either. If I get it, cool. If I don't, it doesn't really matter. I fail the first one. Goth does get the protect, but both of my Pokemon are slower. Superpower isn't even enough to take down Dewgong, and if that was the first thing he used, with the Heal Pulse and the Citrus Berry after the attack drop, Dewgong probably would have survived another one. So we won the battle for sure. There's Landorus, it perishes first. That's a weird word to say. Weird word. Wow, so many alliterations today. And yeah, Goth faints last, therefore we win the match. If you're not entirely sure how Perish Song mechanics works, that's how it works. Even if all Pokemon faint, the slowest Pokemon faints last, therefore that's the player who wins. And since Goth was the slowest Pokemon on the field, we got the win for that battle. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry I played that first battle terribly. I really got outplayed. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow and in another day of Road to VGC Worlds 2016. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.